but
Skin First Nation, Joe Micah. Grand Chief of Treaty 8, Trevor McCready. Grand Chief of Treaty 6 and Chief of Enoch Cree Nation, Cody Thomas. And board member with the EOCF, Commissioner of Truth and Reconciliation Commission of Canada, and residential school survivor, International Chief Willie Littlechild. As we celebrate this evening and focus on the future, we must pause to recognize the past as we honor the passing of two Indigenous leaders, world-renowned Indigenous Canadian artist Alex Gendrier and Truth and Reconciliation Commissioner, the Honorable Justice Maurice Sinclair. They represented courage, resilience, and sheer determination, both Murray in law and Alex in art. They influenced positive change in Canada, building and restoring good relationships despite varied challenges in making Canada a better place for all.
Assistive touchment, assistive sportsman.
Able, remove your hats
Vegas.
And join the singing voice of your Edmonton Oilers, Robert Clark, in the performance of the American National Anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And now please remain standing and join University of Alberta student from Enoch Cree Nation, Christina Hollingworth, for the Canadian National Anthem being performed tonight in Cree.
Assistive top. Assistive home.
Luigi, it's
Button.
Teresa Spinelli from Italian Center Shop, home to Massimo's Cucina Italiana, our house-made brand of heat and serve meals. Using the ingredients you love, we make lasagna, chicken parm, pasta sauces and meatballs, salads and more. We add new recipes in store to go with the traditional favorites, and selection changes with the seasons, but it's always easy and always delicious. Pick up heat and serve meals for individuals or families at the Italian Center Shop's 3 Edmonton locations and in Sherwood Park.
Alert. Are you no?
Shard up
yes,
the right wing
but no.
for Jeff Skinner. Off of
Test
Barbashev. Puck
field
gets to the
is
blue
editing.
line and out.
Character mode. Page
Goes
settings.
over to McNabb
Address.
inside his own
Skip
zone.
domain content.
Braden
Freshworks
McNabb.
logo. Link.
Back
Image.
into the middle. Gave the puck
Tune
to
in
Theodore.
radio.
Shea Theodore weaves his way into the Oiler end. It goes to the blue line. McNabb will shoot it. Blockered away by Skinner. Puck goes to the right wing corner in the Oilers zone. Along the boards, Eichel. To the left wing corner, he'll get it in front of the net, and that pass goes just off of Barbashev. He'll corral it on the right side, get it low. Eichel takes it behind the net, pass on the right for Stone, doesn't connect. Jeff Skinner across to Kulak, who'll come up the right wing. Minute 15 gone here in a
Alert.
scoreless
Low
first.
battery.
Kulak out through the middle. Now on the right wing, gave the puck to Nurse, off the boards and in. It goes in behind the Vegas net. McNabb, he'll clear it. Up to Pearson, off the right wing boards and in. Emberson back forward for Edmonton. Across to Adam Henrique. Up the right wing, off the boards and just out. Pearson will shoot it back in, knocked down by Emberson. Forced back by Carlson, and on the right wing it's Nugent Hopkins. Up to Connor Brown. Through the middle to Nugent Hopkins, skates onto it, gets to center ice, he'll dump it in. White Cloud back for it, pushes around on the left to Pearson. He'll get it out up the left side for Carlson. Now in over the line, pass across, just over the stick of Holtz. Would have had a tap in from the right side. Emberson on the end boards. Across to Stetcher. Stetcher into the corner, Carlson on him. Nugent Hopkins to assist up the right wing, gets to the top of the circle. The shot from the right side. Dorofeev puts it off the glass. That goes out of play. 2:15 gone here in a scoreless first period.
Well, not a great start for Edmonton. I mean, Bouchard with a good opportunity and let go about a 50-foot laser that Hill fought off, but then the Oilers 3 turnovers, and they gave Vegas a couple looks, and the only good part about that is they only hit the net on one of the 3 shots.
Face off to the right of Skinner. 29 saves and a 4-2 win at Calgary on Sunday, his last game. Calvin Pickard playing in the 3-0 loss to New Jersey on Monday. And down the left wing goes to Perry. And over the line, his pass across to Ryan. That's broken up. Hurdle, get it across on the right. Hannafin gets it out. Janmark will shoot it right back in. Hill to play it. He'll stop it. He'll rim it. Goes up near the blue line. Derek Ryan has it for the Oilers. Down the left wing, into the left wing corner. Now to Corey Perry to the right wing point to Bouchard. It skips off his stick. It comes out. Bouchard to Ekholm. On the right, Janmark didn't touch it. That's an icing call against the Oilers. Heard you and Rob talking about the goaltending matchup. Stuart Skinner at one end, Aiden Hill down at the other.
Well, Aiden Hill's in the second year of a deal. He's represented by Edmonton's Jerry Johansson. 4.9, second and final year. $4.95 million, and both guys, both Skinner, who's got another year left after this year, $2.6 million. He and Hill are, I think, competing for the same spot.
2 WHL grads. Skinner with Lethbridge and Swift Current. Hill with Portland. Skinner, who played with
Screen
Edmonton
lock.
Southside Athletic Club, and Hill played with Calgary's Calgary Buffaloes. As the puck gets flipped out, bounces down.
Did you do the scouting for Red Deer at that time on the goalies?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You tend to plead the fifth a lot of Red Deer.
I may have had a slight input on a couple of things. That's it. Puck dumped into the Oilers zone. Podkolzin, right wing for Kulak. All the way across to Nurse. Up the left wing, Horse to Draisaitl. Comes in to the line. Oh, it just came out as Podkolzin skated onto it. It's offside.
This Leon was offside to begin with. Do you recall a goalie that Red Deer took that year? Did you end up taking one?
Well, these guys are different years. He's 90. Stuart Skinner's 98 born. Hill's 96 born.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
You must have taken somebody between those 3 years that probably didn't pan out as well as these two guys.
Well, there was an addition to the team, Ryland Toth, who turned out pretty good. As he was a list, not a draft.
And he's still in the Alberta Golden Bears.
Did, with UBC.
Yes, when Noah Philp's freshman year.
Puck dumped into the Oilers zone, and it's Ekholm, right wing to Bouchard, up the boards and out to center ice to Zach Hyman. He'll flip it in. Goes up on the dasher for a moment. Pietrangelo will rim it. Colasar can't get it out. Jeff Skinner in the left wing corner. Off the skate of McDavid, and the puck comes to the blue line. Hanifin will get it out.
Holy cow.
Bouchard now to McDavid. He'll bring it in on the right wing. Bouchard had fanned on his first pass attempt. McDavid got dumped down. Puck comes out. Ekholm has it just inside the Edmonton blue line. We're scoreless. We're here in the first. Just over 4 minutes gone here in the opening period. Bouchard up to Hyman and went off his stick.
This has been a sloppy affair to start.
Left wing Hutton playing in his first game this season. He dumps the puck in. Rims around on the left. Slowly gets to Connor Brown. Brown in his own end. Up the right wing. Off the boards and out. Right back in with it. Holtz the other way. Holtz drops it to Carlson. On the left side, couldn't get a pass through. Holtz will center that off the outside of the net. And it does go to Darnell Nurse. Nurse got a bit of room. He'll skate through the middle. He'll get away from Carlson. Now the pass for Nugent Hopkins doesn't connect, but went off his stick. Hill will play it. It goes off of Connor Brown to Henrique. Now to Nugent Hopkins. Chopped off of his stick and cleared out. Emberson inside the Edmonton blue line. Over to Kulak, back to Ty Emberson, up the right wing to Corey Perry. Went off his skate, goes into the Vegas zone. McNabb on the end boards, takes a bump from Ryan. Puck goes along the boards to Janmark, now through the middle, and getting it out was Hurdle. Right wing to Hutton, and that's offside at the Edmonton blue line. 5 minutes, 22 seconds gone here in the first period. You're right, on both sides, the passes haven't been crisp. It hasn't been sharp.
Well, Vegas is a different animal. I mean, they've really upgraded their center position. I realize they lost Chandler Stevenson, but when you can roll with Eichel, Hurdle, and Carlson and Waugh,
that's pretty good.
That's pretty good. And then they've got that big, heavy defense.
Yes. Theodore will wrap the puck into the Oilers zone. Left side, Howden. It hacked away from him. Now gets it back, pass to the middle. Dorofeev couldn't find the handle, and the Oilers come out, and it's Draisaitl. Right wing for Arvidsson, and over the line to Draisaitl. Pass across. The shot, and the save made by Hill is stepping up into the play. It was Brett Kulak to get that shot down the left side.
Well, the Oilers' two shots in this game have been Bouchard with an opportunity down the right side, and that time Kulak, and I think that Arvidsson was wide open on the back door for a pass, but Kulak decided to shoot the pill there.
Face off to the right of Hill. His last game Saturday, a 4-3 overtime win versus Utah. He had 16 saves on 19 shots.
Well, they don't lose at home. So.
Exactly. 8-0 at home. 3-1 on the road. Puck cleared out. Ekholm's got to go after it. Turns in front of his net to get away from Stone. Up the left wing for Arvidsson. Pushes the puck in. Hanifin goes in behind his net. Up the left wing for Barbashev. Through the middle to Stone. Will backhand it down the left wing. Eichel is back pass that misses Barbashev, and the puck comes out. And it's Ekholm to center ice. He'll fire it in off the corner boards. Hanifin right back out with it. Ekholm into his own end. Goes in behind the net. He'll stop back there. Leaves the puck for Brett Kulak. Kulak up the left wing to Nurse. Just went off his stick. Waugh lost it at the Edmonton blue line. Skinner couldn't get a pass through the middle. That hits Waugh. Waugh will shoot it in. Nurse got to turn on it. So does Kulak. Kulak up the left wing for Jeff Skinner. Wedged along the boards. We'll get it to the line. It's going to be kept in. Theodore comes across it, and off his stick it goes, so it comes out. The Golden Knights have to regroup. Nurse with it in the neutral zone, right wing to Jeff Skinner. Hit by McNabb at the blue line. That's offside against Edmonton. We've played 6 minutes, 59 seconds of a scoreless first. The Oilers and the Golden Knights. We'll take a break from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. Scoreless in the first. The Oilers and the Vegas Golden Knights. And tonight's Oilers 50-50. It's presented by Rogers. It's in support of Spirit North, using sport and land-based activities to improve the health and well-being of Indigenous youth. Get your tickets now and support a great cause. Total jackpot right now, $695,000. Face-off outside the Vegas blue line. Nugent Hopkins, Brown, and Henrique out there with Stetcher and Emberson. As the puck goes to Emberson inside the Oiler blue line.
Not quite sure why the Oilers are playing the two lefties together so much and the two righties together.
Puck brought in by Holtz on the right side. He'll shoot it off the arm of Skinner. Puck near the point was kept in by Hutton. Pearson on the left side to Carlson. Now to Holtz, the shot and a save made by Skinner, sliding across, and he covers it up. Is Alexander Holtz with a glorious opportunity in front of the Oiler goal.
Well, that sequence started because Emerson and Stetcher had a little bit of a malfunction at the junction, and puck got turned over in neutralized area, and then they got two cracks at it around the net, and Skinner had to bail his team out.
Face-off will be to Skinner's left. It'll be Draisaitl taking this draw against Tomas Hertl. Nope, maybe not. Brett Howden comes in to take the draw. Puck goes to Ekholm behind the net to Bouchard. Through the middle. Knocked down by a high stick as Pietrangelo touches it. 7:33 gone here. Scoreless first period. Faceoff will go into the Vegas zone.
Alex Pietrangelo, point per game so far this year, plus 9. Second best offensive team in the league, 4.5 goals per game. Pietrangelo, 12 points in 12 games. He's playing 21-41. And he's got 30 points in 40 career games against Edmonton, plus 12. He's been a heck of a player.
Yeah.
And he will be on Team Canada for the Four Nations Cup.
Face off to the right of Hill. Start of a 2-game trip for the Golden Knights. They'll play in Seattle a couple nights from now. As the puck bounced up to Barbashev, through the middle of the ice to Stone. Stone will sweep it off the left wing boards and in.
It's pretty clear what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
They think they can create turnovers in the Oilers zone. Getting the puck deep.
Nurse to center ice. He'll shoot it in. It wraps around on the glass. Knocked down. Goes just off of Draisaitl. He'll get it out. Podkolzin to Arvidsson behind the net. Over to the left. Now across to Draisaitl. To the blue line for Kulak. On the right wing to Draisaitl. Right side to Arvidsson. A shot saved by Hill. And the rebound just rolled wide by Podkolzin. Puck near the top of the circle. Off of Podkolzin. It comes out. At center ice. Stone will shoot it in. Kulak in behind the Edmonton net, leaves it to McDavid, and he'll come flying up the right wing side. In over the line now, and that's chopped off his stick. Dorofiev's going to start a rush, maybe 3-on-2 for the Golden Knights. Into the Oilers zone, left side to Hertl, and that one went off his stick into the left wing corner. Near the top of the circle, it was Hyman to get it out. Off of Jeff Skinner. Now McDavid steals it. Towards the net it goes. And the save made by Hill. A rebound put towards the net. Right pad saved by Hill. And up the right wing, Howden into the Oilers zone. Now the Theodore. Theodore top of the circle in Edmonton territory. Behind the net to Hertl. Hertl can't center it. McDavid up the left wing to Jeff Skinner. Cross ice pass goes off his stick, bounces around. Goes over to the left side. Dorofiev.
Oh, my cow.
He gets control and shoots it in. We're scoreless for here in the first. The Oilers taking on the Golden Knights. Ekholm jams it off the boards. It goes up into the air. White Cloud up the right wing to the blue line. Kept in by Perry. Hutton can't clear. It's at the top of the circle. Ryan to the point. And it was Stetcher off the right wing boards. Puck goes up to center ice. And now Schwint to Waugh. Right side, Kolasar's shot. Blocker save made by Skinner. Loose puck. They jam away in front of the net. Goes to the right corner. Kolasar. He gets a pass out to Waugh. Shoots it wide. Off the right wing boards. Janmark able to get it out. We're halfway through a scoreless first period.
And third pairing's having some challenges there for Edmonton.
Schwint just dumped the puck in. Stetcher will turn it up for Edmonton. Goes over to the left wing. Will give it to Emberson. Oilers will change the forwards. As Stetcher through the middle off the stick of Connor Brown. Now goes right wing Nugent Hopkins to the right wing corner of the Vegas zone. End boards to Brown. Back to the left wing point for Nurse. His shot tipped on net. Left pad saved by Hill. That was redirected and Hill just got enough of it. As it goes to the right corner in the Vegas zone. On the end boards is Brown. Got it free. Pietrangelo there for the Golden Knights. Up in the air. Glove down by Henrique. They're going to call that offside. 9:13 to go in the first. Scoreless between the Oilers and the Golden Knights. We'll be right back from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. 9:13 to go in the first period. Vegas Golden Knights and the Edmonton Oilers still knotted up at zeros. Cam Moon along Bob Stauffer. We are here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling. Home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. Face-off outside the Vegas blue line. Nugent Hopkins, Brown, and Henrique out there with Nurse and Kulak. Carlson taking the draw for the Golden Knights. Puck goes over to Kulak on the right wing. He'll shoot it in. Gets into the left wing corner. Off the stick of Theodore. Up to the blue line. Carlson will bring it out. Off the right wing boards. He'll go after it. In a battle with Nurse. They go in behind the Edmonton net. Carlson. Pearson to help out as well. Then he gets his stick up on Nurse. Penalty coming up to the Golden Knights when they touch it. But Brown will bring it out up the right side. Skinner goes to the bench to the extra attacker. Now on the right wing. It's Kulak in front. Oh, the save made by Hill coming across. And the Oilers are about to go on the power play with 8:37 to go here in a scoreless first period. Oilers get a good rush.
Yeah, it was a good rush. Almost finished off. So now you get Connor McDavid back. He talked a bit about the power play today. So they got to get going. They got to elevate it. It has been a poor part of Edmonton's game.
High sticking to Pearson.
Oilers power play, which was been top 5 in the NHL for 5 consecutive years, including first twice. It's currently 26, 14.7%. Vegas' penalty killing has been the weakest part of their game. They're 23rd in the league at 73.9.
Oiler Power Play presented by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. Face off to the right of Hill. First power play of this game. Draisaitl wins the draw, but it goes past Bouchard and out. Bouchard starts up for the Oilers. Up the right wing. Back to Draisaitl. Now to McDavid. In over the Vegas line. On the right wing back to the point to Bouchard. Over to Nugent Hopkins on the left. To Bouchard. Right wing to McDavid. To Bouchard. He'll shoot it. That's blocked. And it's cleared out by Pietrangelo.
And Bouchard's having real issues getting pucks through, Cam.
Nugent Hopkins. Right wing to McDavid. Into the Vegas zone. Goes into the right wing corner. As it's loose. McDavid on the right wing finds Draisaitl. He's about top of the circle in the Vegas end. Right wing corner to McDavid. To the right wing point to Bouchard. To McDavid. Top of the circle, right side. Slides down to the corner to Bouchard. He hammers his shot. That's blocked. Comes back to McDavid. To Bouchard on the blue line over to Nugent Hopkins left wing. To Bouchard. Steps to the middle across. McDavid's one-timer and his stick craters. And it goes over to the right side. The Oilers will keep it in. Nugent Hopkins cross-ice pass to Bouchard. Back to Nugent Hopkins. McDavid gets a new twig. Puck near the blue line. Nugent Hopkins, right wing to Bouchard. Now to Draisaitl at the hash marks. Gets the broken stick out of the way. Left wing to McDavid to Bouchard. A shot. Net doesn't get through, and it's cleared out by Eichel.
3 blocks on Bouchard. So they're taking away the lower half of the net. He's having to elevate the puck, and they keep getting a piece of it.
18 seconds to go in the man advantage. Scoreless here in the first. Puck dumped into the Vegas zone. Rimmed right back out. As White Cloud got it all the way down the ice. 6:45 to go here in this opening period. Right wing to Perry, off his stick and in. White Cloud in behind the net. Tried to snap it off the right wing boards as it hits Henrique's stick and goes out of play. penalty is over. Pearson's back out. Edmonton's 0 for 1 on the power
Never
play.
got a shot on goal.
Nope. A lot of attempts.
Yep.
None through. Vegas Golden Knights good at getting in the lane. Did a good job on that PK.
Well, they got a heavy, big defense.
Yep.
Which is part of it. And you think of Vincent Desharnais' body of work as an Oiler penalty killer the last couple of years. And they haven't really replaced Ceci and Desharnais and Broberg on the PK. That's one of the areas on that right side. And again, Broberg a left shot, but he supplanted Desharnais in the Dallas series.
Hurdle into the Oilers zone on the right side. Shoots it off the end glass. It goes to the left wing. Howden working on the left wing. Back to the blue line to McNabb. To Theodore. Through the middle to Hurdle. Goes off his skate. Corey Perry there for Edmonton. Up the left wing comes Perry. Cuts across the Vegas blue line. Will blast the puck in. Comes around to Theodore. Went through the middle, but Perry will keep it in. Skates to the left wing corner. Perry now in behind the net.
That was a hook that they missed.
Got hooked off of it. Puck back to the left wing point. Kulak with a shot. Pinball's in front. Loose puck just off the stick of Janmark. And it goes in behind the goal. Perry, centering pass looking for Ryan. It comes back to the left wing point though. Kulak to Perry at the side of the goal. Went off his stick. Theodore trying to clear it. Can't. Puck goes to the point. Off the stick of Ryan. Hurdle will get it out. Cross to McNabb at center ice. He'll dump it in. Off the left wing boards in the Edmonton zone. Puck Colson had to go off his stick. Pearson, his pass side of the net, and the save made by Stuart Skinner. On the right wing point, Pietrangelo. Right wing side to Pearson. His shot misses off the corner boards and down the ice. Oilers can make a change with 5:09 to go in this scoreless first period. Great to have you on board wherever you are along the Oilers radio network. Puck dumped into the Edmonton zone. Stuart Skinner got it behind his net to Stetcher up the right side. Went off of Arvidsson. It stays in. It goes in behind the Oiler goal. This time Stetcher turns up the left wing. Cross ice backhand pass finds Victor Arvidsson. Makes his way in on the right wing. Got to go off his stick though. Barbashev's going to get it out. All the way over to Pietrangelo. He'll shoot it in. Rims on the left. Barbashev was in on the forecheck. Puck goes over to Bouchard. Off the boards, up in the air and out. To Jeff Skinner over center ice. Bounce it into the right wing corner of the Vegas zone. Theodore off the boards. Pinching up was Ekholm. Puck comes out. Bouchard will take it in behind his net. Wait back there for a moment as Barbashev is just beyond the Edmonton crease. Now Bouchard off the left wing boards all the way up to Jeff Skinner. Stepping up was Theodore, so no icing. It's in behind the Vegas goal. McNabb for Stone to Barbashev. Now to Theodore through the middle to Eichel. The breakaway, the shot, scores! Jack Eichel got sprung up the middle, and he outweights Stuart Skinner and makes it 1-0 for the Vegas Golden Knights.
Well, Jeff Skinner was in trail position, and it's a bad mismatch because Eichel's a big man, 6'2", 6'3", and he's separated from Jeff Skinner in the neutral ice area. And as they flicked the puck over Ekholm, I think Bouchard thought that Skinner had backside support there. Maybe there should have been a switch off. Whatever the case, it's 1-0 Vegas. Beauty of a goal.
16:05 time of the goal. Eichel gets his 4th of the year. Vegas goes up by a score of 1-0. Theodore and Barbashev pick up the assists. Puck goes to the left wing, and it's Nurse. Got it through the middle. Went off a wall. Kulak to Nurse. The left side to Henrique. He'll help it the rest of the way down. It's along the left wing boards inside the Vegas zone. Top of the circle, Nugent Hopkins to the blue line. To Nurse. Now to Henrique. He'll let it go just wide of the net. In from the right wing point is Kulak. It's along the right wing boards. Puck does come free. Drysdale make that Henrique trying to keep it in. He couldn't. It does come loose, and it's Colasar. He'll poke it into the Oiler end. Stuart Skinner to play. Didn't get much on his clearing attempt. And was kept in on the right wing. Went off a Schwint back to the blue line. White Cloud, left wing for Hutton. Hutton down the left side to the corner. Angle shot, misses. Dorofiev has it on the right wing. Back to the right wing point. White Cloud, rim the puck all the way around to Hutton on the left wing point. Gets it low, 1-0 Vegas here in the first. 2:40 to go in the opening period. And the puck just played by Brown past Hutton and out. White Cloud inside his own end. Up the left wing to Hurdle. Now to Dorofiev. Will shoot it. And the blocker save made by Stuart Skinner. Up the right wing, bringing it out. Derek Ryan for Edmonton. Into the Vegas zone. Pressured by Howden. Turns to the left. Now to Stetcher. Comes down the left side. Goes into the corner. Got away from Dorofiev. Put it towards the net. That was sent into the corner by Hill. Pietrangelo up the left wing. Won't be able to get it out past Ryan. To parry him behind the net, off the left wing boards, to the point for Stetcher, through the middle, that one blocked in the slot. Went off at Dorofiev, Janmark on the left wing for Corey Perry. Stops behind the goal, gets it back to the point. Stetcher spins down the left wing, he'll center that off the stick of Pietrangelo though. And Howden to Hurdle, he'll clear it out.
Good stretch there for the Oilers. Still have only got 9 shots on goal. They've had lots of zone time, but this Vegas team blocks a lot of shots.
Minute and a half to go in the first. 1-0 Golden Knights. Ekholm to center ice. Off the corner boards. Draisaitl. Gonna get it to Arvidsson. He's in the right corner. Up against that right side. They still battle. Podkolzin rolled it to the slot. Nobody there for Edmonton. Pearson will get it out. Pearson on the left wing for Vegas will shoot it in. Ekholm going back forward. Comes up near the blue line. Coming in from the point was McNabb. Now Draisaitl. His pass. That gets blocked. Goes over to Ekholm. Last minute here in the first. Oilers down 1-0 to Arvidsson. Towards the net. And it goes right to Hill. He'll cover it with 53 seconds left to go in this first period. Vegas up by a score of 1-0. We're going to take a break from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
When was the last time your electricity and natural gas provider made you feel like this?
53 seconds left to go in the first. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer here at Rogers Place. 1-0 Vegas leads on a goal by Jack Eichel, his 4th of the season. That was at 16:05 of this first period.
On a great 3-way passing play. And the Oilers, Jeff Skinner was the forward back on the play, supporting. Kind of looked like either he stopped skating or thought Bouchard had the track on Eichel, and Eichel basically got in on a breakaway.
Draisaitl, McDavid, Hyman with Bouchard and Ekholm for the last 53 seconds of this period. Face off to the left of Adin Hill. McDavid on the right wing. He was pressured by Eichel. It comes out. Dumped back in by Ekholm to the right corner. Hannafin goes in behind the net. He takes the hit from Hyman. It's up against the boards. And it's McDavid to get it free to Hyman. He'll go in behind the goal. Hyman gets checked. Hannafin gets the puck. 30 seconds to go in the period. Can't get it out. Draisaitl's pass to the point and it gets picked off. Stone out to center to Eichel. Back to Stone. Missed him with the return pass. Goes deep into the Oilers zone. Bouchard up the left wing. Will float it up into the air. Eichel knocks it down and lost it for a moment to Bouchard. 8 seconds left to go in the period. Pietrangelo will take it into his own end and just kill the rest of the time as the first period will come to a close. The Edmonton Oilers have gone 4 straight periods without scoring a goal as they are down 1-0 here after one period against the Vegas Golden Knights. Lots of shots towards the net, Bob. As it sits right now, only 10 got to the net.
Yeah, Vegas suffocated a lot of Edmonton's opportunities out and capitalized on one of their own. And the Oilers' power play.
Draisaitl, Podkolzin, and Arvidsson to start it off with Ekholm and Bouchard. And the puck shot into the Vegas end. Hannafin to Pietrangelo around the boards. Ekholm pinching down. Podkolzin gets the puck around to Arvidsson. Now to Podkolzin behind the goal. Goes over to the right wing. Chopped away from him by Hannafin. Comes around and it's cleared out by Schwint. Waugh at center ice. Back to Pietrangelo. Now up the left wing. Cleared in by Stone. Stuart Skinner to set it up. Leave it for Ekholm. He'll come out from behind the Edmonton net. Now just to the side of it. He'll wait there as the Oilers continue a change with the forwards and get the McDavid, Hyman, and Jeff Skinner line out there. Now it's Bouchard up the right wing. To Jeff Skinner off his stick and in. Hill out to play it. Right over to McNabb, up the left wing to Stone. He was able to get it out. Nurse turning inside his own end, up the right wing. Jeff Skinner off the right wing boards to McDavid. That's offside against the Oilers. Minute 6 gone here in the second. 1-0 Vegas leads.
Well, Jeff Skinner getting his first opportunity really here to play a fair amount with Connor McDavid. They were on the ice with the goal against. Bit of a misread on a track back. Suddenly Eichel was on a breakaway.
Face off at center against Eichel. Nurse over to Kulak off the right wing side down the ice.
I'm perplexed as to why that's an icing. The defenseman steps up.
I thought he stepped up.
You know, pretty clear to me.
Yeah.
Angled Hyman away so he couldn't touch the puck. 2 left shots together, second shift of the period. Paul Coffey's done this a lot here. Basically playing Kulak a little bit more than what we saw the last couple years. Certainly in the playoffs, Kulak's played some of his best hockey.
Puck to the right wing point. Theodore, right side to Barbashev. Get it all the way across. Quick shot on net and a save made by Skinner after Eichel let it go from the left wing.
Well, this line is very good for Vegas. Mark Stone trying to make Team Canada. I think he's going to make it.
Having a great start. He's got a 6-game point streak coming into this, and he's got 20 points in 12 games.
It's a terrific two-way winger.
Yeah. Face off to the right of Stuart Skinner. As Ryan gets into the face-off circle with William Karlsson. Karlsson just playing in his 5th game. He's got a point in all 4 that he's played so far here, and the puck gets to the right wing corner. Sent up the left side. McDavid will get it out through the middle to Nurse. He'll shoot it. Blockered by Hill. Up into the air, goes to the right wing corner. Ryan around the boards to the left wing point to Nurse. Off the left wing boards to McDavid. He'll get it across to the right. The one-timer, and that one hit Hill up high. Jeff Skinner's one-timer. I think it hit Hill in the mask, and the puck cleared out.
Got some heat on that puppy.
Did. Hill's trying to fix his mask as the puck goes down to the Oiler blue line and now sent up off of McDavid. Goes into the Vegas zone to the right wing. McDavid up against the right wing boards, but it's Holtz that gets control. He'll get it out. Gloved down by Bouchard, but Hill needs to fix that mask after he got hit. It knocked the straps off the back of it. 2 minutes, 7 seconds gone here in the second period. 1-0 Vegas leads.
Out-of-town update for you. Down in Calgary, Bakersfield Condors are playing against the Calgary Wranglers, who'd won 9 in a row before the Condors beat them last night 2-1. Goal late in the first period for Calgary. Ilya Solovyov. We saw a lot at the Penticton tournament. He's a good defenseman. Noah Philp and Drake Kajula.
They're playing tonight?
They're both in tonight. Of course, Thursday those 2 players played in Nashville, and in Sunday in the victory against the Flames.
Yep. Puck in the neutral zone. It goes offside at the Edmonton blue line.
This game is at a snail's pace.
It has been.
I mean, I know we're on radio. You're supposed to, dress it up a little bit, Cam.
Well, and we do sometimes.
But I don't like lying to the listeners.
Yeah. Hasn't been real crisp. There's been a lot of missed passes and what have you. Nugent Hopkins wins the draw. Here's Kulak. Weaves his way into the Vegas zone. Over to the right to Brown. Couldn't get a shot through. A second chance. That's blocked by Pietrangelo. Hurdle over to Hanifin in his own end for the Golden Knights. Up through the middle to Pietrangelo at center ice. He'll dump it in. Emberson goes in behind the Oiler goal. Now up the right wing. Finds Nugent Hopkins. He'll just get it out through center. At his own blue line, Theodore. Up the left wing to Howden. Back to McNabb across to Theodore. Theodore looks it over through the middle. Off of Howden's stick. Goes deep into the Oiler end. Emberson now on the right to Nugent Hopkins. Out through the middle to Henrique. On the right wing. Puck along the right wing boards to Perry. Was able to dump it in. 1-0 Vegas here in the second. Puck comes to center ice. Stepping up was McNabb on the left to Schwint. He'll shoot it in. Stuart Skinner to the left wing corner. To Ryan out through the middle. Stepping up. Bouchard, right wing. Gets the puck across. Perry will shoot it. And that one just misses on the short side. Cleared out by Colasar. We'll go all the way down. It'll be icing against the Golden Knights. 3:33 gone in the second. 1-0 Vegas leads.
Real good luck there for Corey Perry on a drop and delay from Evan Bouchard, and Perry tried to shoot through the screen as Bouchard drove the net. Got to hit it.
Yeah.
McDavid, Draisaitl, Hyman here with an ozone draw against the fourth line, but this is about as good a fourth line as there is in the NHL for Vegas.
Draisaitl wins it to Ekholm, over to Bouchard, right wing to McDavid, comes across the top of the circle, now back into the right wing corner, to the blue line, Ekholm to McDavid, to Ekholm, he'll come down the right wing, Ekholm to the right wing corner, went in behind the net, now to the side of the goal, goes off the outside of the net, Hyman comes in, puck comes free on the left side, Schwint off the boards and out. McDavid has it at center ice. 992 career points for McDavid to Ekholm towards the net. Scooped up by the glove of Hill. He'll hold on. Vegas can get the change they're looking for. 4 minutes, 6 seconds gone in the second. 1-0 Vegas leads.
Boy, they just box you right outside, don't they?
Well, and you talked about it with Rob before the game, just the big D and how they play.
And the Oilers don't have as big and as fast as a team as last year. So you have to do things differently. You have to have the puck do the work.
Face off to the right of Hill. Nugent Hopkins wins it. Nurse from the angle. Misses short side. Comes around the boards and out to center ice where Kulak has it. Kulak on the left to Henry. Got it into the zone. It goes to Brown. Goes in behind the net. Got it in front. Nugent Hopkins shot and a save made by Hill. Hill came across. Nugent Hopkins had to get that puck to settle down, and by the time he shot it, Hill had come across and was able to squeeze it.
Good net drive there from the Edmonton Oilers, Connor Brown. He took it hard to the hole, and the loose change went to Nugent Hopkins. Hill's a big man. Of course, they got one of the best goalie coaches in the NHL as well, Sean Burke. Nugent Hopkins had to delay his shot.
Yeah. I think that was one of the Golden Knights was sliding in front of him. He wouldn't have been able to get a shot through anyway. By the time he did, Hill was there. Puck cleared in front, off the stick of Janmark. It goes wide. Ryan on the left wing to the left wing point to Nurse. It gets near the top of the circle, kept in by Derek Ryan to the blue line to Nurse. Now over to Stetcher. He'll shoot it. It's blocked, kept in by Nurse. He'll put it towards the net, hit the end glass. It's in behind the goal. Now to Janmark, right wing corner. Oilers down 1-0 here in the second. Cross ice on the left side to Nurse. Gets it low to Perry. Goes over to the right wing to the blue line. Stetcher shot, and that one hits somebody in front of the net, and it goes wide. Puck cleared out. Nurse will dump it right back in. Hill only to slow it up. Perry bumps it behind the goal. Perry in behind the net as it comes free to Pietrangelo of the Golden Knights. Up the right wing. Gave it to Holtz off the boards and in. Sent up the left wing to Draisaitl. Get into the Vegas end. Left wing for Podkolzin. Podkolzin goes to the left wing corner. Now to Draisaitl, back to the line. The shot by Kulak, the save by Hill. He holds on. 5 minutes, 31 seconds gone here in the second. Vegas up by a score of 1-0, but that Oiler fourth line gave him a little momentum.
Well, Perry's a big man that can protect the puck a little bit. Derek Ryan's hungry. Sat for a couple games as the Oilers called up Noah Philp, Drake Caggiula.
Face off to the right of Hill. Draisaitl against Eichel. They dropped the puck, and nobody was ready for that. So they'll do that again. Explaining something to Leon Draisaitl is the linesman. Looks like we got it all figured out. Draisaitl wins the draw. Arvidsson to Nurse. A shot goes off of Eichel to the right wing. Kulak threw it right through the slot. Puck comes loose to Stone. He'll get it out. Now down the left side to Eichel. Goes to the left wing corner. Centering pass off a skate through to the left side, and it's Nurse to bring it out. Now to Podkolzin. Into the Vegas end left wing to Nurse. His shot. That's off a stick. And the save made by Hill. And the puck poked through the middle, and Stone's going to get it out. Center ice will bounce it on net. Skinner the save, but a big rebound. Podkolzin clears. It goes to Victor Arvidsson. He'll get it across to Draisaitl. Comes in left wing. He'll shoot it. Glove save made by Hill. He holds on. 6 minutes, 11 seconds gone here in the second. 1-0. Golden Knights lead the Oilers. We'll be right back from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. It's 11 seconds into this second period. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're here at Rogers Place. Edmonton out shooting Vegas 18-11. Haven't been able to get one by Aiden Hill quite yet. Face-off will be in the Vegas zone to the right of Hill. McDavid, Skinner, and Hyman out there with Ekholm and Bouchard. Puck goes to the line. That was just kept in by Jeff Skinner, but Schwint will get it out. Sent back in. Pietrangelo looks up the right wing, instead through the middle to Waugh. He'll come into the Oiler end, go down the right wing. He'll get a pass across, and a shot that goes off of Bouchard. Schwint tried from the left wing, and it gets cleared out. Hanifin to Pietrangelo. Up the left wing, that's picked off by Bouchard. Just got it into the Vegas end, and it's Hanifin on the right side to Kolasar. Keegan Kolasar throw it in cross corner. Bouchard up the right wing to Hyman. Now picked up by McDavid. Pokes it to the right corner, goes after it. Cross ice pass. Around to Howden. That's not going to get out. Henrique got in there. Now it comes free to Howden. He'll look through the middle to Tomas Hertl. He'll get up to center ice. We'll dump it down. That's icing against Vegas. 7:31 gone here in the second. 1-0 Golden Knights lead.
Well, one guy that's having some challenges learning how to transition and play with others has been Jeff Skinner. Just seems at times the puck touches are a little off. I think you got to give him some time. He's played for two organizations for a while. And the Oilers get McDavid, Draisaitl, Arvidsson out there.
Puck will get to the corner, and it's flipped out.
Hertl's an underrated face-off guy.
Up the right side, it goes to Perry. He'll shoot it to the right wing corner.
It's at 61% coming in on this game.
Back to the line, but off a stick of Dorofeev, so it comes out. Emberson to Kulak. Forced back by Howden. Now to Perry, across to Draisaitl. Left wing to McDavid. Coming into the Vegas end, stops on the left side. Down into the corner to Draisaitl. Works on the left wing to Connor McDavid. Got spun around by Hutton. Goes across to Dorofeev. He got it out. Stripped off his stick by Draisaitl. Now across to McDavid, but a bouncing puck goes over his stick, and it's cleared out. Nurse in behind the Edmonton net. Over to Stetcher on the right wing. Up the right wing boards. Finds Connor Brown. He'll float it to the side of the net. He'll plate it to the corner. Henrique has it now for Edmonton to the blue line to Stetcher. Left wing point to Nurse. Nurse down that left side. Gave the puck to Connor Brown. It's on top of the circle to the point to Nurse. Nurse with a snapshot. That hits somebody, goes wide. Nugent Hopkins gets dumped down by Theodore. Puck near the top of the circle, and Holtz will get it out. Across to Carlson. Comes into the Oiler end down the left wing. His pass off of Holtz hit him in the skate. Nugent Hopkins skates away for Edmonton. He'll go through the middle to Nurse. Right. Theodore pumps it right back around to Carlson. On the right wing, he's able to get the puck through the neutral zone. Arvidsson got it loose. Across to Theodore, he'll shoot it in. 1-0 Vegas, 10.5 to go here in the second.
Again, the Oilers have only given up 11 shots on goal here, but they trail 1-0.
Side his own blue line is Pietrangelo up the right wing, got it out. Matthias Ekholm will play it right back in, but it goes to Pietrangelo. He gets forced back, though, by Draisaitl. Draisaitl takes the puck. He'll center that. It goes off a skate to the left wing corner.
Alert. Low battery.
Pietrangelo up to Barbashev. He'll get it out.
Good job, Colson.
Podkolzin came back, was able to break it up, and it goes into the Oiler end, to the end boards. Podkolzin up against those boards. Mark Stone in for Vegas. Comes free to Barbashev, now to Eichel. Centering pass off the stick of Ekholm. Covered up by Stuart Skinner. We get the whistle. We'll take a break. 9:50 to go in the second period. 1-0 Golden Knights lead the Oilers from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Be a savvy Edmonton hotel shopper. Book through edmontonsbesthotels.com and receive up to $225 in cash rewards. There are over 55 member hotels to choose from, offering their best value rates. edmontonsbesthotels.com. Rewards with every booking.
It's a new era for Ford in Edmonton. Welcome to Big West Ford. Located westbound on Stony Plain Road just east of the Henday. Big West Ford is Edmonton's newest and most exciting Ford dealership. Whether you're after the legendary F-150, the Powerhouse 350 Super Duty, or the adventurous Bronco, they've got you covered with exceptional selection and service.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer. We're here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. 9:50 to go in the second. 1-0. Vegas leads on a first period goal by Jack Eichel. That was his fourth of the season. That has been it so far. Face off in the Oiler end to the left of Stuart Skinner. Connor McDavid taking the draw against Eichel. Puck goes to the left wing. Kulak will get it out. That's a bouncing, rolling puck that Aiden Hill will have to play. Got it over to the left wing. Braden McNabb there for the Golden Knights. Out to center ice to Stone. Cross ice to Eichel on the right wing. He'll shoot it in. Stuart Skinner out of his net. Only slowed it up. Kulak along the right wing boards. Up to Hyman. Got it to center, but that's it. Barbashev was providing some pressure. Puck goes to the Vegas blue line. Theodore with it. Up the left wing to Schwint. He'll dump it in. Schwint after it. Around to the left wing for Wob. On top of the circle. To the point it goes. The shot by Hutton, and it's gloved by Skinner. He'll hold on to it with 9:02 to go in the second. 1-0 Vegas leads. Oilers will play Saturday in Vancouver. They're back at home Tuesday against the New York Islanders. Nashville's in on Thursday, so that's Tuesday the 12th.
Nashville lost again tonight, 3-2. Alexander Ovechkin got his 8th of the year, the game winner. Detroit up 2-1 over Chicago. Those are your two out-of-town scores.
Only 3 games tonight. Late night in the NHL. Puck goes to Bouchard, off the draw on the Oiler end, and Ekholm up the left wing off the stick of Janmark. The puck gets out to Bouchard. Bounce it in over the stick of Hutton. It goes to the right wing corner. Perry in on the end boards, but Hutton there too. Left wing for Dorofeev. Make a little move for Hurdle, cross ice for White Cloud. Too far for him, so Ekholm will scoop it right back into the Vegas end. Hutton goes in behind the net. He'll take a bump. Perry will come up with a loose puck to the left wing point to Stetcher. Works to the middle now on the left side. Emberson comes into the left wing corner. Goes in behind the net. Hit by White Cloud. Hurdle tries to dig it out, but gave it away to Ryan. Back to the right wing point. Stetcher will shoot it. That's kicked out by Hill. Now Janmark with his shot, and that's blocked by Dorofeev. The puck cleared out to center. Emberson inside his own blue line. For Stetcher to Emberson at center ice. He'll dump it in. It rims on the right. 8 minutes to go in the second. 1-0 Vegas. Puck goes in behind the Golden Knights net. Brown to the right wing corner. To Nugent Hopkins, back to the point it goes. Nurse has it on the left. Off the corner boards for the bounce over the stick of Nugent Hopkins. But Kulak has it right wing. To Nugent Hopkins, left corner to Brown. To the blue line, Nurse. His shot scores! Nurse let it go from the point.
Did that get a piece of Kulak?
It might have hit Kulak, and this game's tied at 1. Just a quick shot by Nurse from the blue line. Kulak was up in the slot area, and that went off his stick.
Third goal of the year for Brett Kulak. He's only 45 behind Paul Coffey in a season.
But the Oilers get on the board. That's the important thing. Hadn't scored since the empty netter in Calgary on Sunday. We're all tied up at 1 here at Rogers Place. Puck brought in on the right. Oilers are offside.
Well, it's also a goal from your third line.
Yep.
Albeit a third line centered by Ryan Nugent-Hopkins.
.12:18 time of that goal as Brett Kulak gets his third of the year. And the Edmonton Oilers tying this game up. Off the neutral zone draw, Stetcher will shoot it in. Nurse and Brown get the assist. Puck goes to the right wing corner. Henrique now in behind the goal. Pass on the right, and that one goes off of Hanifin. He'll get it up the left wing. Schwint will clear. Emberson at his own blue line for the Oilers. Forced back by Kolasar. Now on the right wing, it gets to the blue line. That's kept in by Waugh. Nicholas Waugh on the left side. To Schwint as he goes behind the Oiler net. His pass to the middle off the stick goes up into the air. And Raw will shoot it. Pad save Skinner. Rebound to the side of the net. Swept to the corner by Skinner. Penalty coming up to Edmonton when they touch it. Hanifin at left point will shoot it. It bounces in front of the net. But the Oilers touch the puck. And for the first time in this game, the Oilers are about to be shorthanded. 6:50 to go in the second. We're tied at 1.
Well, this is a big moment in this hockey game because you've finally broken through and gotten a goal on Adin-Hill to tie the game. Now you need a kill.
Edmonton 51, Mike Miller hooking.
Hooking the call against Troy Stetcher.
And the Oilers' penalty killing's been atrocious this season. There's really no way to sugarcoat it. They're dead last, 60%. We've got a goaltender with a sub-600 save percentage on the PK this year. That's Calvin Picker. He's been decent, .585. And Stuart Skinner's got the 5th worst save percentage on the PK, and he's in the 750s.
Face off to the right of Skinner. Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Down the left wing, Eichel to the line. That misses Theodore, and it comes out. So the first clear. And it's provided by the Golden Knights. Puck just inside the Oiler blue line, ripped out and all the way down the ice by Kulak. Theodore back for it. Tied at 1 here in the second. 6:25 to go in the period. Eichel through the middle. Gets it into Dorofeev. Puck bouncing around over to the right wing. Shoveled back to the right wing point. Theodore will get it across to Eichel. Looks to the net. The shot! The save made by Stuart Skinner. He held onto it as Eichel tried to go stick side, and Skinner held it up against his body.
Theodore made a great play, protected the blue line, and then made a clean look on the other side. That's the wrong guy shooting the puck, because Jack Eichel can really deliver it. And Stu Skinner fought that one off with Hertl as a net front. Derek Ryan's got to get a saw off here against Hertl. 60% against 60% in the face-off circle.
Hertl just got the heave-ho. So he gets Eichel. Minute 19 to go on the penalty to Stetcher. Eichel to the point to Theodore. Now to Eichel on the left. To Stone in front of the net. The save made by Skinner off of Hertl. Puck left wing back to the point to Theodore. Wrist shot blocker saved by Skinner. Eichel has it on the left wing. dishes it back to the blue line. Shot by Theodore, and that pinball's wide. Stone has it in boards. Right wing, Dorofeev along the right wing side, and Ekholm's able to get it free and down the ice.
But all of that from a face-off win for Vegas, and they got 3 point-blank looks, and Skinner with a really good sequence.
Eichel up the right wing. Into the Oiler end to Stone. Now to Dorofeev down the left side. Puck comes out to Stone. He put it off the outside of the net after he got it from Hurdle. Hurdle has it on the right wing. To the blue line of Theodore. Left side to Eichel. Side of the net to Stone. Goes to the left wing corner. To Eichel, left wing, top of the circle. To Stone, to Eichel, a bouncing puck. Podkolzin comes in for Edmonton. It goes to the point to Theodore. Right wing to Dorofeev. Will wait. He'll try to get a pass through off the stick and then blockered by Skinner. Right to Podkolzin, off the boards and down the ice. The penalty to Stetcher is over. Vegas 0 for 1 on the power play. Tied at 1 here in the second period. 4:45 to go. Pietrangelo brings it in left side to Holtz across to Carlson on the backhand. Rolled it wide. The puck cleared out.
Not quite sure what happened to the Oilers D there.
Pietrangelo to Holtz. It's into the Oiler end on the left wing. Off of Carlson. Puck gets to the middle to Hyman. He'll skate through center ice. Bring the puck in on the right. Knocked off his stick. Cleared by Pietrangelo. Ekholm has it at the Oiler blue line. Comes up to center. He'll drift the puck in. It rims on the left. Pietrangelo lost it to Hyman. Scores! Zach Hyman stole it. He goes short side, and the Oilers are up 2-1.
A fortuitous bounce for the Edmonton Oilers, and Zach Hyman, who's been snake bit all season, now has 3 goals in his last 4 games. Hard rim around the boards, and the Vegas defender couldn't pick it up clean. And it was Pietrangelo, and it ricocheted off of the backboards. There's a little ridge there, and it popped right to Zach Hyman, who sifted one past Eden Hill short side. Unlucky break for Vegas. Fortuitous bounce for Edmonton, and Hyman's put the Oilers up.
15:56 time of the goal. Hyman's third of the year, and the Oilers are up 2-1 here on the Golden Knights. It's into the Edmonton end. Arvidsson kicked it free. Colasar will shoot it off the shoulder of Skinner. The rebound off the side of the net. As Waugh had the chance, Arvidsson will clear it for Edmonton. Up the right wing, Colasar had to go off his stick, and that will go out of play. We're going to take a break. Oilers have a 2-1 lead with 3:38 to go in the second period over the Vegas Golden Knights. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Zach Hyman have scored for Edmonton. They have a 2-1 lead now over the Golden Knights. 3:38 to go here in the second period. Face-off just outside the Edmonton blue line. McDavid, Skinner, and Hyman out there with Ekholm and Bouchard. Waugh takes the draw for Vegas. Puck goes to Bouchard through the middle off the stick of Hyman. Now brought in, goes to Jeff Skinner. He'll shoot it off the glove of Hill, and it goes out of play as Jeff Skinner almost snuck that one through. Hill just got enough of it. 3.5 to go here in the second period. Oilers are down 1-0 after the first on that goal by Jack Eichel. Have sprung the momentum their way with a couple here in the second period. Face off to the left of Hill. Hurdle to the left corner. Puck goes to Theodore. He'll bring it out. Up the left wing to Howden. Off the boards and in. Stuart Skinner to set it. Ekholm rimming on the left. Jeff Skinner to McDavid. He'll come down the left wing with Hyman in over the line. McDavid, the shot! That save made by Hill. He was able to squeeze it and hold on as McDavid was flying down the left side. Face off in the Vegas end to the right of Hill. 3:12 to go in the second period. Howden was trying to get back into the play, but there was no way he was catching McDavid. It was an odd man rush, 2-on-1 with a chaser.
And Connor made the right decision there.
Oh, yeah. McNabb took away the pass. Puck goes to Pietrangelo. Got it up to the line. That was it. Comes to Hanifin. They'll go in behind the net and over to the right. Checked by the referee. Puck gets to the top of the circle. Nugent Hopkins now to Brown. Brown to the left wing corner. Out to Nugent Hopkins. A shot saved by Hill. He'll get his own rebound. In front, the shot and a save made by Hill. This time off of Henrique. Nugent Hopkins gets it back. His pass broken up in front of the net. Pietrangelo will get it high in the air and out. Nurse back into the Oilers zone. To the right wing corner. Through the middle to Nugent Hopkins. Now up the left side to Kulak. He'll come in to Henrique. Towards the net, off the stick of Nugent Hopkins. It just went wide. On the right wing, Stone will bring it out for the Golden Knights to Pietrangelo. Long shot blockered away by Stuart Skinner. Along the left wing, Henrique up in the air. McNabb inside his own end, gets the puck to sit down on the right wing. Give it to Holtz, he'll shoot it in. Skinner out of his net. Left wing for Stetcher, now through center ice. Gave the puck to Perry, he'll shoot it in. It rims to the right. Janmark was flying in on the forecheck. McNabb up against the boards, around to Pearson. Couldn't get that through to Holtz, as Emberson was able to intercept, but the Oilers go offside at the Vegas blue line with 1:39 to go in the second. 2-1 Oilers lead. The Ryan, Perry, and Janmark trio, I think, have provided some juice to the team tonight.
They've been good. Derek Ryan's playing desperate.
Yeah.
You know, he got sat for a couple games. Perry's been strong on pucks. He knows how to play in these situations. Yeah. Real good look there from Connor Brown and Ryan Nugent Hopkins. Reverse the puck back.
Off the center ice draw, Draisaitl to Kulak. Back to Leon Draisaitl. Up the left wing. Kulak for Arvidsson. And Carlson in front of him, though, and the puck will go.
This is trouble here.
Now to Carlson. Can't get a shot. Pod goals and comes back. Makes a great defensive play. On the right wing boards, Kulak behind the net to Draisaitl. To Kulak, that gets broken up, comes in front to Holtz. Oh, what a save by Skinner with the right pad. Puck goes in behind the net, back to the right point. Pietrangelo waiting across on the left. The shot, oh, glove save made by Skinner as he robs Holtz. And the crowd reacts to the amazing stop by Stuart Skinner with a minute to go here in the second. The Oilers up 2-1. Magnificent save by Stuart Skinner. Faceoff will be to Skinner's
Didn't have the
right.
stick, but he fought his way through it. Lots of chances here in the second period for both teams.
Yeah. Faceoff to Skinner's right. Puck back to the left wing point, off of McNabb and out. We're into the last minute here of the second. Oilers are up 2-1. Now Eichel brings it in through the middle. Toe drags it to Barbashev. His pass, and that is broken up. As Ryan got
that was excellent defensive play by Derek Ryan.
Now to Kulak, rimming up the left wing to Ryan. Pulls it off the boards, left side to McDavid. Checked by Eichel. It goes in behind the goal. McNabb around. That won't get out. Jeff Skinner will keep it in. 30 seconds to go in the period. Jeff Skinner's shot didn't get through, but he got the puck back. Has it in the left corner now. Over to the right to McDavid. McDavid had a pass go off a couple skates, and Barbashev will get it out. McDavid, or make that Ekholm, left wing to Jeff Skinner. Down low to Ekholm. In behind the net, went off of McDavid's stick, right to McNabb, off the glass and out. 5 seconds to go in the period. And the second period will come to an end, and the Edmonton Oilers score the only 2 goals of the period and take a 2-1 lead after 40 minutes to the dressing room here at Rogers Place. Oilers needed a spark.
Well, they got a spark because they got a kill.
They got a kill.
Played a factor, and then they got a couple bounces.
Yeah. Yeah, a little snapshot by Nurse from the point, redirected by Kulak, and then Hyman takes advantage of a puck that hit the boards and took a weird hop right to Zach Hyman.
But you will take this all day if you're Edmonton.
All day.
Just the way it's...
Into the Vegas end down the left wing, a pass across, and that one just off of Jeff Skinner. The net gets knocked off in behind Hill, and we get the whistle.
Braden McNabb clattering in there. How about the numbers on Braden McNabb since coming to this organization? Part of the expansion draft. 8 seasons in Vegas, plus 104. And against Edmonton, plus 19 in 37 career games. Of course, Chris Knobloch knows him well. You worked that series.
Yep.
He was the WHL MVP of the playoffs back in 10-11.
Just a nasty character on the back end.
And
played a tough game.
Yeah.
Still does. In from the left wing point, Ekholm goes in behind the net, sweeps it in front, but that's goes right over to Colasar, and he'll bring it out for the Golden Knights. Into the Oilers zone, gets hit hard against supports by Jeff Skinner. Puck comes loose to the middle, and Bouchard's going to lead the rush for Edmonton. Cross to McDavid, comes into the Vegas zone, top of the circle on the left side. He gets pinned. Jeff Skinner with a loose puck. Low to Hyman. They'll go to the left wing corner. Hyman along the boards. Theodore was in there for Vegas. Waugh through the middle to McNabb.
Look out.
The right side, it goes right into the Oiler bench, and we get the whistle. 4 minutes into the third. 2-1 Edmonton leads.
Jeff Lang, game number 1,500 today for the Oilers. Good luck get.
I don't know if that hit anybody. I don't think it did.
It's the Oilers equipment manager.
Yep.
Started the same year I did back in 08.
Hannafin up the left wing, got it out. Draisaitl to Nurse. To Perry, but it's chopped away from him, and Eichel comes in on the left side, trying to go towards the net, but Kulak forces him behind it. Draisaitl in the corner, through the middle, backhand pass onto the tape of Arvidsson. Now to Nurse. On the right wing, just missed Kulak with it. It goes deep into the Vegas zone. Kulak ties up. Arvidsson got it to the side of the net. Rolled towards a goal off the pad of Hill. He had lost his stick. He didn't even know where the puck was. Draisaitl gets it in front of the net. Went off of Perry to the right wing corner. Draisaitl tries to pass it. It goes to Hill. He keeps it out. And Draisaitl has it again on the right wing. Draisaitl to the end boards. Rims on the right. Emberson pinching down. Eichel won't get it out. Arvidsson's pass through the middle. Leon Draisaitl would have been wide open in front of the net. Couldn't get the pass through, though. And Pietrangelo in front of his own goal. To Hannafin, now up to Pearson. Off of Holtz, goes deep into the Edmonton zone. Stetcher to the left wing corner. Now Nugent Hopkins comes in, gets hit by Holtz. Puck up against the boards. Henrique trying to clear, he can't. Carlson goes in behind the Oiler net. Lost the puck to Nugent Hopkins, went to Rimmett. That goes off a leg, over to Stetcher right side. He'll get it out through the middle. 2-1, Oilers lead. 5:35 gone here in the third period. Nugent Hopkins get the puck in on the right. He finds Henrique. And behind the goal to Connor Brown over to the left. Into the blue line was Kulak, kept in though by Nugent Hopkins. Went to shoot it. It hit Brown. Brown could play it off the left wing boards to the right wing corner inside that Vegas zone. It is cleared out. Past Nurse. Down the ice. Icing the call against Vegas.
They're through 2 down in Calgary. The Bakersfield Condors again ending Calgary's 9-game winning streak last night by virtue of a 2-1 victory. Calgary's been the better team tonight. It's 1-0 after 2. Calgary's out shooting them about 2-1 in that game for the Wranglers.
Bakersfield up for a 2-game set.
And then they're going to Abbotsford.
Okay.
I might go to Sunday's game. Nothing says Father of the Year more than going in and seeing the family in Vancouver.
And leaving them to go to a hockey game.
Yes.
No, of course. Up the right wing. Puck I know exactly. It's offside against Edmonton, but I know exactly how it goes. All right, we'll take a break on that note. 2-1, Oilers lead the Golden Knights. 6 minutes, 8 seconds gone here in the third period. From Rogers Place in downtown Edmonton, it's For Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Believing in yourself takes confidence. At Portage College, 93% of grads say their education gave them the skills and knowledge they needed for their careers. That's the kind of confidence that leads to great results. Learn more at portagecollege.ca.
Every year, carbon monoxide poisoning kills over 300 Canadians and hospitalizes many more. Carbon monoxide has no smell, taste, or color. But protecting yourself and your family isn't hard. A properly functioning carbon monoxide alarm can detect carbon monoxide and alert you to the danger. We've created a helpful carbon monoxide checklist to help you protect your household. Visit atco.com/co to learn more and download the checklist. ATCO.
Did you know that there are 9 Napa Auto Parts stores serving the greater Edmonton area and have been doing so for more than 50 years? Since Napa first opened in Edmonton, the community has grown and vehicles have changed, but you can always trust Napa Auto Parts to provide you with the expert know-how and the best vehicle parts. And if that isn't enough, every time you visit a Napa Auto Parts store when you present your AMA card, you receive an additional 10% discount on all retail parts and accessories. Visit your local Napa Auto Parts store for more offers and expert know-how. Napa Auto Parts is a proud fan of the Edmonton Oilers.
Portage College graduates are incredibly employable. How does Portage know? 99% of employers surveyed said they would hire a Portage grad. Get career ready at Portage College. Learn more by visiting portagecollege.ca.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, 2-1 Oilers lead. 6 minutes, 8 seconds gone here in the third period. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. Shots now 28-25 for Edmonton. Zach Hyman and Brett Kulak scoring for the Oilers. Jack Eichel scoring for Vegas. Vegas had the first period goal. Oilers had a couple in the second. Nothing in the third so far. Puck shot in by Theodore into the Oiler end. On the right wing corner, it's Bouchard out through the middle over the stick of McNabb, right to Theodore. Theodore now starts up the right wing side, cuts to the middle at center. Left wing to Dorofeev will bring the puck into the Oiler end. He's up against the hash, against the boards by the hash marks. Puck comes free. Ekholm out through center off of Hyman. Theodore to Dorofeev up the left wing. They come out through center ice. Dorofeev on the right. Got the puck into the Edmonton zone to Hurdle. Hurdle pokes it free to Howden. Howden back to the left wing point, but it skips off the stick of Hanifin and it comes out.
Oilers were lucky there. They had an overload. Vegas had a chance to get a shot to the net.
Hanifin gathers speed through center, brings the puck in, goes over to the left wing in front of the net. That one off of Barbashev. Good save by Skinner. Had to be sharp, got the left pad on it. It's in behind the Oiler net. Eichel mishandled it. It went to the slot. Stone with his shot. Couldn't get it through. And Janmark could skate away for Edmonton. Come through center ice. Oh, off the left wing. Janmark got taken to the left wing boards. Puck comes back to him, though, as he gets back up. Rims it low.
He's hurt, Janmark.
Yep. On the right side, Podkolzin had it stripped away from him. It comes out to center ice. Nurse will shoot it right back in.
Straight off for Janmark.
Right wing corner, Pietrangelo up to Barbashev. Right wing now for Waugh. Nicholas Waugh softly play it into the Oilers zone. Emberson up the right side, won't get out. Kept in, Schwint now back to the point. White Cloud, the shot and the save by Skinner. And a loose puck on the right wing, and it's Stetcher to Perry. Just missed Draisaitl with it. Draisaitl at the Vegas blue line has to bump it back to Stetcher. Cross on the left to Emberson. Off of Nugent or off of Arvidsson and in. Puck back to the left wing point. Ekholm, right wing to Bouchard. Back to Ekholm. Skates down the left side. Hammers a shot. And that save made by Hill. He covers it up before Arvidsson could get to the rebound. And we get the whistle. 2-1 Oilers lead as we played 8:23 of the third period.
A real good pass by Bouchard. And that bought some time and space for Ekholm to unleash a cannonading drive. Skinner in an earlier sequence fought through and tracked the puck for a terrific stop at a long-range bomber.
Face off to the right of Aiden Hill. Been a great goaltending display here this evening by two netminders who will be in the conversation for Team Canada at the Four Nations. Face off to the right of Hill. Puck back to the left wing point to Nurse. Left side, Brown will shoot it. Hill with the save. Theodore comes out from behind his net, gave it away to Kulak. Wow. There's a penalty coming up to the Oilers.
That's a tough reach there. Been letting that go a lot tonight.
Going to be a holding call. Nugent Hopkins goes off for the hole. Second power play of the night for Vegas.
So the Oilers are down 2 penalty killers here, Cam, because Janmark is not available.
And neither is Nugent Hopkins now.
That good pickup by Troy Buller, our engineer. Janmark is back on the bench.
Okay.
Let's see whether or not he ends up out there. Important draw here for Derek Ryan against Hurdle.
Puck gets to the line. It's kept in. Eichel has it on the left wing. To Stone in the slot across. One-timer save made by Skinner. Left side, Eichel with it. Left wing corner to the point. Goes to Theodore. Left wing to Eichel. Across to Dorofeev, but that goes off a stick. It was blocked by Henrique, but it's kept in. Pass comes in front of the net. A bouncing puck. Dorofeev can't get a hold of it. Ekholm couldn't clear it out. He tried to clear it, but he hit Dorofeev up high with his stick. Dorofeev slowly skating to the Vegas bench.
4-on-4 here.
4-on-4.
Oilers got to realize that they don't.
Eichel down the left wing, gets it across, and it goes over the stick of Carlson, cleared out down the ice.
Bruce Cassidy appealing for a call there.
Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Eichel now to Hurdle into the Oiler end to the left wing corner. 2-1 Oilers lead, 10.5 to go in the third. Puck picked off by Arvidsson, comes down the right wing, in over the line, in front of the net, just missing the stick of Janmark, who is driving to the goal.
And Janmark takes a nice run there at Mark Stone.
Carlson back to the point. It goes to Eichel now on the left wing. Will shoot it off the pad of Skinner. Puck left wing corner. Hurdle gets it to the line. And out goes to Eichel left side. Pass across. And Carlson to the point. A shot. Scores. Hanifin let it go from the point. Lots of traffic. And this game's tied at 2.
Well, the difference is between these two power plays right now. Vegas playing with a lot of confidence, and the Oilers just can't get a kill, and they did a pretty good job for 90 seconds. And Noah Hanifin with a long-range bomber. We're tied 2-2.
Yeah, Hanifin just changing the angle ever so slightly to get the shot through.
Don't think Hurdle got a piece of it.
I don't think so either. He was in front of the net, but I don't think it touched him. But the key was Hanifin changing the angle to get the shot through. Otherwise, it has no chance. Smart play. Noah Hanifin gets his second of the season. And at 10:05 of the third period, on power play goal by the Golden Knights, ties the game at 2. Draisaitl brings it in, gives it to McDavid. Down the left wing, Ekholm in front of the net. He's looking for Hyman. It goes up into the air, batted towards the blue line. Bouchard keeps it in. On the right wing, Draisaitl through the middle for Ekholm, but off a stick, goes to the point. Bouchard keeping it in to Ekholm off the left wing. Into the left wing corner to Connor McDavid. Puck comes loose to the middle. Howden will bring it out for the Golden Knights. At center ice. Didn't get center. He shot it in. It's icing against Vegas. 9:19 to go in the third. We are tied at 2. Carlson and Eichel get the assists on the goal by Hanifin. So Carlson now points in all 5 games he's played this year.
That's a penalty. Edmonton took 200 feet away from the goal, too. Hate to see that reach infraction.
Face off to the right of Hill. Puck goes to Pietrangelo behind the net. Rims on the left. It goes just over the stick of Ekholm and out.
Fans don't like it there.
No. Hyman got dumped down in behind the net. No call. Crowd reacts to it. Draisaitl runs into Carlson. The Edmonton blue line. Controls the puck though. Draisaitl to McDavid off the heel of his stick into the Vegas zone. Theodore goes in behind the net. Comes up the right wing. Now to center. Theodore lost the puck. Stetcher will get it out. Goes over the stick of McNabb. Jeff Skinner on the inboards takes a hit. McNabb, left wing to Pearson to the middle of Theodore. Got it up the right side and out. So Nurse, pass for Nugent Hopkins. It's too far. White Cloud up the right wing to Eichel into the Oiler end. Eichel in behind the net. Over to the left. Left wing corner. Top of the circle. To the point. To Hutton. Back to Eichel. Eichel waiting. Shooting. Blocked by Nugent Hopkins. Eichel stays with it. Right side to Barbashev. To the left wing point. Hutton. His shot. That one was blocked. Went off his Stetcher. Puck cleared out by Jeff Skinner. Stetcher trying to hobble towards.
Oilers had too many men and got away with it.
Well, Stetcher is slowly going to go to the bench as the Vegas Golden Knights had gone offside. 7:56 to go in the third. Tied at 2. Oilers and the Golden Knights from Rogers Place. This is Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Over the last decade, the world of work has changed dramatically. It's a change that can cause a disconnect between a company and its employees. But a partnership with Aon can help by making decisions that create a more flexible, engaged, and resilient workforce. Aon's experience and expertise, global understanding, and advanced analytics ensure that every client is better informed and better advised so that they can make better decisions. Whatever the next decade brings, Aon is in the business of better decisions.
RS Breakers in control.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer, we are here at Rogers Place, tied at 2. Oilers and the Vegas Golden Knights, 7:56 to go in the third period. Noah Hannafin scoring in the third on the power play for Vegas to get this game back to even. Face off outside the Edmonton blue line. Jeff Skinner ties up with Hertl. The puck goes to Skinner up the left wing. Hertl squeezes him up against the boards in front of the Vegas bench. And then Skinner stayed with it. It's Dorofeev with the puck. He gets checked, and Ekholm went to shoot it in. It goes off of Dorofeev. Pietrangelo up the left wing to Hannafin at center ice. He'll dump it in at rims on the right. Ekholm to Skinner. He's got it caught up against the glass. Now, as that does come free, it comes out and it's Hyman down the right wing. Now looking for McDavid. Just missed him. It goes into the left wing corner of the Vegas zone along the left wing boards. Hannafin to Dorofeev. He's held up by Janmark. Puck comes near the blue line. And Howden can get it out.
That's the way.
Got taken out by Ekholm. Bouchard will skate in front of his net. Bouchard up the left wing to Matthias Ekholm. Center ice in the back end, dumped it in. Went off of McNabb. Puck played right back out. Ekholm inside his own zone. Across to Brett Kulak. Now through the middle. Off of Corey Perry. Puck comes free. Pearson skating into the Oiler end. Top of the circle. Got caught up against the boards by Kulak. Puck is sent out. McNabb cross ice for Carlson, but it was Nurse to make sure.
Right now they're winning a lot of the little puck battles, Cam, where Edmonton can't get anything sustained.
Stepping up on the play, Kulak. He'll shoot it in. Hill comes out of his net. Got it to the corner. Puck along the boards on the right side. As Draisaitl ties up. Pinching down is Kulak. Draisaitl back near the point, but that's taken away by Pearson. Now he'll give the puck to Carlson on the right side. The shot by Pearson, saved by Skinner. He'll hold on. 5:52 to go in the third. Oilers and Golden Knights tied at 2. We'll be right back from Rogers Place and Sport Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
At Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, they recommend pairing locally distilled spirits and their ice-cold beer selection with... And Oilers win! Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, proud partners and fans of the Edmonton Oilers. Please enjoy responsibly.
For here at Rogers Place. Face off the Edmonton zone to the left of Stuart Skinner. Shots 29 apiece. Eichel and Hannafin scoring for Vegas, Kulak and Hyman for Edmonton.
Edmonton got 2 quick ones, and since then, Vegas has been the better team.
Nurse off the left wing boards and out. It's going to roll down the ice, icing against the Oilers. Oh, took an Oilers shot away. It's down to 28.
They do that once in a while.
Sometimes that happens, yes. Draisaitl, Nugent, Hopkins, and Brown out there with Kulak and Nurse. Puck goes to Kulak, who'll give it to Nurse. He'll stop in behind the Edmonton goal. Up the left wing to Nugent Hopkins. He'll backhand it into the Vegas zone. Hill behind the net. Tried to go up the right side. Brown knocked it down. To the right wing corner. Puck does squeeze loose through the middle. Barbashev. Get out through center. Pass on the left for Eichel. Into the Oiler end. Lost it. Henrique along the boards. Trying to get away from Stone. We'll give it to Kulak. He'll go in behind the goal. Cross to Nurse. Nurse up the left wing to Kulak. Now to Connor Brown. Makes a move. Gets away from Waugh. Brings the puck in on the right wing. Brown stops along the right wing boards. Got it to the corner. Puck comes loose. And it's Pietrangelo to Barbashev. Now to Hannafin for Waugh. Missed Kolasar with it. And through the neutral zone, Waugh had to go off the heel of his stick. Brought in on the right wing. Jeff Skinner on the right wing, and that's poked away from him, and it's Howden to get it out. Then gave it away to Ekholm. Comes into the Vegas end for Hyman to the left wing corner onto the end boards. On the left side to McDavid, and that goes off his stick. Kolasar was able to get it out. Jeff Skinner dumps it right back in. After it, Hyman. Instead, goes to McNabb off the right wing boards. For Pearson, it hits somebody at the Vegas bench, and we get the whistle with 4:11 to go in the third. This game tied at 2.
Well, it was an ugly first 6 or 7 minutes of this game, and it's kind of settled down a little bit. It's had a little bit of a playoff feel to it, but they got one line playing off the charts. Every time Eichel is out there with Barbashev and Stone, they're dominating play.
Faceoff's going to go right at center ice after it hits somebody at the Vegas bench. Goes through the skates of Hannafin, back into the Vegas end to the end boards. Podkolzin coming in there. He delivered a hit. It comes near the point where Kulak will keep it in. To the right side. Arvidsson, left wing corner to Draisaitl to the point. Kulak had it go off his stick, goes over the glass off the mesh.
2-0 down in Calgary for Bakersfield. About 12 minutes left in the game. They've been outshot 31-17. Again, they won last night. Oil Kings go to a hat, take on presumptive #1 pick from the 2026 draft, Gavin McKenna. They've also got Smith Curran on a 2-game road trip.
Yep. Not back at home till Wednesday the 13th against Medicine Hat.
And then
they haven't been at home forever. Off the draw, quick shot, misses on the short side as Arvidsson let it go. Barbashev will get it out. Up to Eichel. Into the Oiler end, dumped down by Kulak. Puck goes to the corner.
That was a penalty.
Nurse up the left wing to Arvidsson.
One each way.
Yeah.
A non-call when Hyman was stripped, and a non-call there for Kulak on Eichel.
Stone will shoot it in. Stuart Skinner. Brent Kulak. Around the left wing. That's not going to get out. Pietrangelo in from his blue line position. Angle shot. Stick save made by Skinner. Hannafin to Pietrangelo on the left wing boards. He'll turn, shoot it. Gloved by Skinner. He's just going to hold on to it with 3:14 to go in the third period. We are tied at 2. Good chances of starting to dry up in this game. You said that playoff feel.
At this point, if you're Edmonton, you got to get at least a point, Cam.
All right, face off to the right of Stuart Skinner. Goes to the right corner. Emberson lifted it up Glove down by Hurdle.
It's a clean face-off win. Emerson's got to get the puck out there.
Does come loose, goes to the blue line. Theodore to the middle, didn't have a shot. Gives it to McNabb on the left wing. Left wing point. Got it through the middle slowly, and Derek Ryan gets shoved into the left wing boards. The crowd reacts to that as now Ryan's able to get it out. Troy Stetcher blocked the shot here in the third period, and he went to the Oiler room, so I think the Oilers are down to 5D. As McNabb to Theodore at center, now off the stick of Schwint. It goes deep into the Oiler end. Nurse stops behind the goal to Kulak up the right wing.
Oh, God.
Get it to center ice to Hyman. Just got it in over the line.
I wonder if Kulak's at the stage where he's starting to play too many minutes here. He's stumbled and bubbled a couple plays in a row. Look out.
Puck dumped in and hit Nurse in the leg. Gets into the slot. Hanifin shot. Oh, a pad save by Stuart Skinner. Noah Hanifin with a point-blank look. And the puck along the right wing boards. Nurse in behind the Oiler net. Now gets away from Waugh. Circles back into his own zone. We're under 2 to go here in the third. Tied at 2, the Oilers and the Golden Knights. Nurse waits behind the net. Up the left wing to Kulak. Kulak will hammer it into the zone. It rims on the right. Went to the top of the circle. Carlson's going to get it out for Vegas. Comes in on the left side. Got it to the corner. Ekholm. Around to Arvidsson. Arvidsson stops at center. Cross to Matthias Ekholm. Back to Victor Arvidsson. Gets it in on the right to Draisaitl. Goes down the right wing. Back to the point. Bouchard's return pass. Goes to Draisaitl. Now to Ekholm. Over to Bouchard. Right point. Left side. Comes across to Draisaitl. Oilers working it around to Bouchard. His shot wide of the net on the right wing. Podkolzin's pass picked off. We're into the last minute here in the third. Tied at 2. Comes out to center. Holtz will shoot it in. Barbashev off the right wing. To Hanifin. Scores! Barbashev found Hanifin. He came in from his point position. Gets it by Skinner. It's 3-2 Golden Knights with 48.4 to go here in the third.
Oh, it's a tough sequence for the Oilers. Stallone directional dump in, and Bouchard and Ekholm. Ekholm angled his man off, but they were able to hit the seam, the activating D in the backside, and Hanifin rips one home. And he's got 2 goals here in the third period to put Vegas up.
Hanifin goes glove side on Skinner. 1911, time of that goal. 3-2 Vegas leads. Stuart Skinner goes to the bench for the extra attacker as the Oilers try to tie it up here late. Pietrangelo breaks it up, skips it down the ice. Went wide of the Oiler net, and here's Bouchard with 33 seconds left. Bouchard up to center for Draisaitl, shoot it in. Hill out of his net. Jams it to the left wing. Goes off of Nugent Hopkins. A bouncing puck along the left wing boards. Nugent Hopkins gives it to Hyman. In behind the net now on the right wing to Draisaitl to the point. Bouchard shot goes off of Barbashev to the left wing corner. Nugent Hopkins to the right wing. Around the boards. Barbashev's going to get it out to Eichel. He'll flip it up and out. Stone's got the empty net, and he'll score to make it 4-2 for Vegas. As Mark Stone gets his 6th goal of the year.
They were the better team in the third period here, Cam. They got to a level that Edmonton couldn't get to. Unfortunately, not much. I mean, you're selling out if you're Edmonton there to try to get the game tired. They get an empty netter with 5 seconds left. Oilers did a lot of good things in this game. I think it's got to be stated as the game wore on. Vegas, they're so deep and forward. Yeah. And you just really, it started the opening shift of the third period. 4th line went out there, and the Oilers were in disarray. And penalty kill again.
That'll do it. and it'll be a 4-2 victory. First road victory of the year for the Vegas Golden Knights.
Well, they're a real good team. We know that. And right now, they're at a different level in Edmonton. Oilers haven't come close to being what they were in large stretches of last year. Eichel and Barbashev will draw the assists after Barbashev made the great play to Hanifin on the game winner.
Yeah. So Stone points at 7 straight with that empty netter. But the Edmonton Oilers dropped this one 4-2 to the Vegas Golden Knights. Oilers had a 2-1 lead after 40. Vegas in the third get 2 by Noah Hanifin, an empty netter by Mark Stone. Well, the winning goal comes at 19-11.
Think of the sequence that leads to the power play for the Vegas Golden Knights in this game. Third period. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins 200 feet away from the goal with a reach infraction. It's a penalty. I mean, that wasn't being called at different times during the course of tonight's game. And then the Oilers right now just can't kill a penalty. They're not scoring. I mean, their goal differential right now through 14 games in the season is -12. And I bet you special teams wise it's -10 or -11 of it with a couple empty netters. Like 5-on-5 they're fine even though they're not scoring. They're not scoring. And 2-1 game, and the great look for Arvidsson on the setup for Podkolzin. If that's in the net, it's a different hockey game.
Yep.
But you've got to tip your hat to Vegas. They're playing well. You know, we talked to Kelly McCrimmon